Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 6 of the Morning Skate Hockey Podcast with your co-anchors Mike and Nick. We got a really exciting episode for you today. Topics of the day are John Scott going to the All-Star Game, leading the votes currently as we are speaking. We got the quarter review for the season. That just happened a couple games ago, so we're going to go ahead and break that down a little bit and our thoughts on that. We're going to open some packs again. It's awesome returning segment. And then we have 3 stars of the week. And, so let's get into it, Nick. John Scott being the All-Star Game running vote leader. Completely exciting, right?
I have mixed feelings. I think this is hilarious. I think this is, one of the funniest things that, the hockey community has come together to do in a long time. I think it's really, really funny. But at the same time, I hate John Scott. So it's I'm kind of stuck between the two things. So, I'm checking the leaderboard right now. We have John Scott in first place, Jaromir Jagr in second place, Alex Ovechkin in third, Patrick Kane fourth, Tyler Seguin fifth, Jamie Benn sixth, PK Subban seventh, the King Hank in eighth, Max Domi ninth, John Tavares 10th. So those are your top 10 votes right now for the All-Star Game. Now, the John Scott thing is hilarious. He has said that he doesn't, there's other players that should be in the game, not him. But he said he would go, that if he got voted in.
Oh, did he?
I think he did, yeah. I believe that he released a thing saying that if he did get voted in, that he would go.
Oh, wow. I thought his last thing I heard was that he wouldn't because he didn't feel he deserved it. But it was kind of sad because I remember reading, I think it was a Twitter post or whatever official statement he made was I felt bad because it felt like he was getting bullied, but then he's a bully in the league, so I thought it was kind of funny at the same time. He was getting a taste of his own medicine.
He's a piece of shit, so, he's a plug. He has no place in the league. He shouldn't be in the NHL to start with.
He shouldn't be in the NHL now. You know what I'm saying? The way the game's changed to be more,
but even
completely professional and everything, I don't know. It just, he doesn't fit in the league, We kind of talked about this before and how the league used to be more bigger, and it used to be more, I guess, rowdier,
Yeah.
Fighting and stuff was every game, and it was a little bit more intense. But, that's not where the league is now, and everyone's going for speed teams. It's supposed to be more professional, cutting down on fights, like a typical sport now you would see, in basketball or whatever, You get penalized, and you try not to fight, technically. Unless it's meant to be, right? At that though, I think it would be cool to see him in the game. Just because I want to see if he actually would get smoked. Obviously, like we said before, players aren't going to be going at 100%. So I really want to see how that kind of encompasses if he's able to keep up with them or if he actually just looks super, super shitty. Because he's facing the best players in the game. There's no room for disparity there. He should be getting ass raped.
Yeah.
There's no reason he should be, competing.
The skill level, even with the last guy to get picked for the All-Star Game, the guy with the least skill at last year's All-Star Game is still 100 times better than John Scott.
Yeah.
Like I said, John Scott, he's a plug, he's a grocery stick, whatever you want to call him. He has one job and one job only, and that's to fight. Now, I'm all for, like I said, I hate John Scott. I think he's a piece of shit. Him and Matt Cook are, on that list of just, people, hate with
everyone
passion.
hates pretty much,
Yeah. But I think just for the humor of it, I think this is something the NHL should be all over because the All-Star Game has been fucking horrible to watch the last few years. We watched the draft. I watched the skills competition in its entirety. That's all I'll watch. But with the All-Star Game, I'm watching the highlights, if that. Because it's what, a 20-goal game each side. It's not interesting.
No, yeah, it's stack the pads.
And I'm hoping this new 3-on-3 format will hopefully change that on its own. But something that will for sure get me to watch the whole game would be to see John Scott in there, just to laugh at him, pretty much. Just to laugh and just to see him there. That's what the NHL should do, because I'm sure they're aware that the views on the All-Star Game aren't great. And I'm sure that they know that people are obviously voting. It's our vote as the people so far to let him in. So I think what will happen, I think John Scott will get voted in. I still think he'll get voted in for sure. But I think one of two things is going to happen. He's either going to, because they have to let him in at that point. I think either John Scott is going to himself be like, you know what, guys, I can't do it. I said I could do it, but peace out. Or the league could give him a gentle nudge of like, don't come.
Oh shit!
Without making it known, just like, don't come, because I think they're gonna catch on that it's a joke. I'm sure they know already, because I mean I think he has like one assist.
Obviously they know, dude.
But it's just.
But I think it's good in terms of not only is it good publicity for the All-Star game and it's exciting, makes it exciting, but it really helps kind of change the term of All-Star, because everyone says All-Star is supposed to be about people's favorite players, right? It doesn't necessarily mean they're the best at what they do, but it's that they're the star. Whatever it is, publicity-wise, it's like people like watching them. That's what an All-Star is.
Yeah.
And so I think that's really good for John Scott,
But does anybody like to watch John Scott play? Now,
I mean, it's fun. I mean, that would be something that's cool. I mean, why does it have to be serious if no one takes it serious?
No, that's why I think it's okay, and I think that's why everyone's voting him in. Because if this game was actually like a serious game that had any sort of meaning or value to anyone, John Scott wouldn't be first.
Oh yeah, no, he wouldn't even be near it.
But I like to point that the Steve Dangle podcast put out on I think one of their last episodes is that they said that an all-star means you're the best at what you do. So you could argue that John Scott is the best goon in the NHL.
Exactly.
Which
completely viable.
Could make sense. But then you have other guys that also do other stuff on the ice, but also fight. Like you've got the Zach Ronaldos, the Brandon Press. You have guys like that who you could argue are better, but
he's not.
Like if you would just say who's the biggest scumbag, like who's the best scumbag in the NHL, like who's the biggest like piece of fucking wasted space on the ice, you're John Scott. You're it. You're the best. You're the best person at being like worthless. Like you're the biggest waste of space and the best waste of space in the league.
Yeah.
So
and that's why he has that little spot in our heart, dude.
So he is the All-Star. He is the number one best piece of shit in the league. So
I mean, take it for what it is. And he can come into it two ways if he does get actually voted in and everything. It's like he can be a good sport or a bad sport. And like I hope he takes it good. He laughs it off or whatnot. But it's John Scott. What if he just goes and runs someone in the fucking 3-on-3? How funny would that be?
That'd be horrible.
Well, depending on who it was.
Just imagine
Patrick Kane just gets domed out for the season.
Knee hit in an All-Star game.
He's on a 40-game point streak and is domed.
I'm sure he won't do that, and I'm sure that won't happen.
Yeah,
even if he makes the team, it's like, what will he like? Will he get ice time on it? I'm sure they will. Cause I mean, they're gonna get gassed, but
but
it's
also
gonna be not fair.
What would be really cool on sense of the new format, things that we could see that would be really exciting and cool would be like an over 30 team, right? Like we get a Yager team and we just get like the oldest players in the league to play on a team. Like that would be fun. Oh, also, Jaromir Yager. Yeah. Another big story coming into this one. Number 2.
He came in saying that he didn't want to be voted to the All-Star game, that he was too old and he appreciated the votes, but he didn't want to go. Which I think the minute he said that, everyone was like, all right, well, we're definitely going to vote you in now. Same with John Scott. The minute everyone was like, no, we don't want John Scott in the league.
Or bullies.
Everyone's like, yeah.
NHL fans are bullies.
We're the biggest trolls right now. It's hilarious. And that's why it's kind of great. Like I said, I do hate John Scott. And I hate that people are talking about him because he shouldn't be in the league. But I do like the fact that the hockey community is getting together on something. And we're all kind of banding together.
Bonding.
And making this happen. But Jaromir Jagr, he said he didn't want to play, and then homeboy over
Grade
here,
8,
Teemu Selanne gives him a little nudge and says, "You should do it," and now it sounds like he might do it, and because of that, he's now second in the voting.
Yeah, and I thought that was cool because he literally wrote, I'm sorry guys, in his broken English, it's like, I'm sorry guys, but like, I'm too old, they're too fast, like, I don't want to die at this age, I want to keep playing hockey, right? And then, Teemu writes like, hey, I want you to go in and show these kids what's up. You're the best there is, Go old men power, right? And then he writes, for you, I'll do it. And it's like, it's just the cutest broken English like tweets you'll ever see. But yeah, like I'm really excited for that. I would love to see Yager in that, and like he is an all-star as well,
Yeah,
best oldest player. Like let's say that
he actually could deserve to make it.
Yeah.
The difference now, but here's my question to you, Mike. Who would be your oddball Like, player that's not going to make the All-Star game. Like, no doubt.
Not going to make it
is
for
not
sure.
going to make the All-Star game that you would want to see in the All-Star game this year.
Okay. Because you said that not, in terms, I would say Connor McDavid, but since Connor McDavid actually has a chance to make it, let me see here.
I would vote for him too, but honestly, he has the skill set to make it. I think he'll actually make it, which will be awesome. It'll be another jersey for me to get.
But that's kind of another thing, though. Does Connor McDavid deserve it?
Yeah.
Right?
The stats he put up in the play that he had before he was gone, he was an all-star.
Yeah. And in your heart, though.
Well, it's
like,
true.
he did well, I'm not going to lie, but, like, there's plenty of other players that would deserve it over him, especially because of injury. Not, like, if he didn't get injured and he kept up putting on the points, then, yeah, there's definitely a point. But I'm trying to think. That's not currently possibly going to be voted in. That's tough. Vincent LeCavier. No, I'm just kidding. But, dude, did you see that card pack, by the way, on NHL 16?
Oh, yeah, the flashback.
Oh, my God.
He was so good, though, back in the
points.
day, too, on those games. He was tight.
I'd be so upset if I was Vincent LeCavier. Just because he let himself go, but also, like, he was such a stud.
Yeah, but
I mean,
everyone's time comes.
But how old is he?
I think he's like in his mid-30s.
Mid-30s. I mean, Yager's doing it.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, just the fact that
Yager's got dad strength. Even though I don't think he's a dad. I think he's
I don't think he's banging fucking 19-year-olds on the side. But
Yager,
I think
Yager, you're a beast.
Yeah, Yager's like life goals.
Yeah.
Except not really, because like I want a family. But like, hey,
yeah,
Yager.
Well, like hockey legend goals, the mullet's coming back. Goals.
He knows. He knows how to get a crowd going.
Yeah.
You know, all-star for best mullet in the league, dude. There you go.
Yeah.
No, but actually, I'm gonna revert that question to you because I really can't think of someone that's not possibly gonna be voted in.
What about Ghost Bear?
Oh yeah, Goatus Bear, dude. He's the goat in my heart. Yeah, he'd be cool. I mean, once again, is he an all-star? I don't know. He's done some cool stuff, but Claude Drew's helped him every step of the way, so like I feel like Claude Drew deserves it more. But for coming in at the time he did in Flyers, you know, they're so injury-prone or injury-ridden right now, and then to come and have such big game-winning goals, I mean, that's cool. I like him, but obviously is he a Mark Streit? I don't know. Time will tell. I don't know.
So
that's who you think.
If I had to pick one now, I don't know about Ghost Bear because I just know that people are voting for him too.
I like how people say Ghost Bear. It's cute.
But if I had to pick one right now, that wasn't Connor McDavid.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to pick because like
if it wasn't Connor
I don't
McDavid,
know.
I'd probably go with another Oiler and I'd say Leon Draisaitl. You know, destination Draisaitl to the All-Star game.
Kind of a weird way.
But he deserves it too. Like he actually could make it. Like with the points he's putting up, he could do it.
Some fan bias, Andrew Cogliano. And I say that not because he's the best player, but I say that because he's such a trooper. You know, to have that streak that he has, it's like over 1,000 games now, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Like,
Iron Man
that's
streak.
fucking all-star right there, dude. To go that long without getting injured and missing it, or even getting injured and playing in all those games, like, that's, I don't know, that's perseverance. That's an all-star in my heart.
That's gnarly. That is crazy.
So, yeah.
It makes everyone look like a bitch. Like
yeah,
any
literally.
basketball player, like any football player that, like, leaves the game, or, like, baseball players, so, like, pitchers won't pitch with, like, a finger, or, like, with a hangnail and stuff like that.
I have, like, a 100-degree fever.
I remember, I think I saw one where it was, like, a baseball player didn't play a game because he had a really bad sunburn. Or something like that. So it's, like, that just goes to show.
Cancer, man.
I wouldn't pick Andrew Cogliano just for the case that he just has had a lot of opportunities that he could have buried this year and that he could have made great plays and just barely missed it on it.
Yeah. But that's Andrew.
Yeah, that's Cogs. I think honestly, if Andrew Cogliano had a solid shot, because that's the thing I think he's lacking. I think he's a good forechecker. I think he's great defensively. I think he's got that nang speed. You know, like he's fast. So, but he just doesn't have a shot. If he had a shot, I think he would be a 20-30 goal scorer every season. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. But he doesn't have a shot. He gets so many breakaways, but how many does he bury?
You give and you take, dude.
Not enough.
It's that hockey stat life.
Yeah, so I wouldn't pick Cogs. If I had to pick from the Ducks, if I had to pick one Duck that isn't going to make the All-Star game but probably deserves it, I'm going to probably, well, obviously Perry and all of them are going to make it. Not going to make it, but, deserve, have the chance. But the person I think that doesn't have a chance but probably should make it. I would say Cam Fowler. Cam Fowler's having himself a little dirty of a season right now. The stat sheet won't really show that, but defensively, he's been the Ducks' best defenseman. Everyone thought Lindholm was going to be the number one this year, but it's been Fowler. Fowler's been playing great.
Lindholm's been playing really bad.
He's not playing his best. Fowler's been nuts. He's been blocking shots. He's been putting a lot of shots on net. He's been putting up points, and he's finally been rewarded the last few games for his great play and getting the recognition he deserves. Still, if I had to pick one player that probably isn't going to make it but would be Leon Draisaitl, though. He's nuts.
Yeah, he's having a really good outbreak
He's having a good season, but just because he's not McDavid and he's not Taylor Hall, and he's only came on in the second half.
Hall's talent. But he still has a really good chance, dude.
He does too, yeah. But
not this year necessarily, but if he keeps up his career like that, then he can definitely make it.
Let me check. Let me see if he's even on the leaderboard right now. Well, let me check.
No, yeah. Leon Draisaitl has been a dandy to watch. Anyways, when you're going to be looking for that, I'd say we get started in our quarter review.
All right, let's do that. You can start while I look this up.
And kind of thinking about it.
Leon Draisaitl's in 117th place, so it's safe to say he's not going to get voted in, at least. He might get picked, but...
Is Drew in the top 30 or no?
Drew?
Yeah.
Probably not, because the Flyers are shit, and they hurt Connor McDavid.
You say that, but they have the same record
Drew's
as the
28.
Ducks. Okay, so he's probably going to make it. Drew's...
Well, he's going to make it, but he's probably not going to get voted in by the fans. But the whole fan vote thing doesn't even really matter right now, so...
Yeah. Anyway, so quarter review. Very big toss-up this year. So far, everything is not going according to plan. The Stanley Cup favored Anaheim Ducks having a really rough time. Just now starting to pick it up the last, I'd say, 7 games. They've been able to kind of find some consistency. Not even consistency in winning, but just play style. They're finally playing good 60-minute hockey. Kings, big upset. No one expected them to be at the top of the division. Definitely not me. Definitely not you. Definitely not even Tyler. I don't think anyone's thought that Kings fans didn't think they'd be at the top, but good on them.
I'm sure they'll say, though.
Well, they'll say that they never even...
I fucking knew, bro.
I fucking told you,
I knew, bro.
You little bitch.
2012 Kings fan.
Montreal.
Born and established.
Montreal, captaincy, big wins everywhere for them, being at the top of the league.
Except Carey Price is getting hurt every week. And killing my fantasy league.
Yeah.
Just getting destroyed.
Well,
just stay healthy. But
Carey Price is fucking... That happens. It happens in the playoffs. He just gets injured, dude. That's why he's a wild card. No, I'm just kidding. Still the best goalie in the league, other than Lundqvist, probably. Okay.
All right, so just roll through it, Mike. Do your whole...
So we went ahead. I'm going to actually take pictures of these and put them on the screen right about now. And these are our Stanley Cup playoffs. I'm going to put them side by side. We did these really on the spot, so there's a couple little things I'd probably change now when you get more time to look at it. But, hey, quarter review, your opinions, who gives a fuck? So as you can see on the screen, I have Ducks versus Montreal winning it, or Ducks winning it in Game 6, 4-2. Big upsets that I had wrote down was that Dallas actually edges out Chicago in Game 7. And then I have Dallas-Nashville, and Nashville actually coming up strong in another Game 7. I have that top bracket looking really fun. I have Sharks getting revenge against the Kings. And I say this mainly because, I'm not going to lie, guys, I nerded out, watched a lot of hockey last night, old hockey. So, I watched a lot of playoffs. I watched the Kings run. I watched the Rangers. My God. And so what I noticed is that Alec Martinez and Justin Williams are no longer on the Kings now.
No, Alec Martinez still is. Just Justin
Alec
Williams.
Martinez is okay. My bad. Well, that still.
Dumbass.
Still. Justin Williams.
Go
Go back and watch the playoffs, guys. That's all I have to say. He is one of the most clutch playoffs players I've ever seen. And now that he's gone, I really would like to see what happens. And if you really, really, really don't believe me, just go watch the footage. It's all there. All the clutch goals, the one he had against the Blackhawks, they even get them to lift them up, past the Blackhawks in OT. All these little things. It's really crazy without them. So I do see the Sharks actually edging them out. We'll see. Time will tell. And let's see. What was another good one? Actually, big upset. The Islanders blanked the Caps. And the Penguins actually passed the Caps in the standings, which is kind of cool. And they actually upset the Rangers. I like upsets, guys. What can I say? What about you, Nick? Looking at your bracket.
Let's see. Mine wasn't too crazy. I have Dallas against San Jose. I still have Dallas being our number 1 seed, winning the Western Conference. I think they'll win the President's Trophy, to be honest.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
But with that comes the President's Trophy curse, which means why I don't have them in the Stanley Cup final. I've got Dallas against San Jose. San Jose getting swept by Dallas 4-0. I've got Chicago, Minnesota, with Minnesota taking it in 7. LA, Nashville, with LA winning it in 6. I have Ducks, St. Louis, Ducks winning it in 5 to lead to the Ducks and LA rematch, where the Ducks are going to win it in 6 because we can't do Game 7s. We know that. So I've got the Ducks in 6. I got Minnesota winning in 5 over Dallas, where that little President's Trophy curse kicks in. I have Ducks over Minnesota in 6, and then I have Tampa and the Ducks, where the Ducks finally win a Game 7. They're going to win it in the Game 7.
Who's that?
That's Tampa. So then on my Eastern Conference, I have New York against Ottawa in the first round. New York being the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. I have them sweeping Ottawa. I have Montreal against Tampa. Tampa doing an upset in 7, with Tampa being the 7th seed and Montreal being the 2nd. I have Washington, Pittsburgh, where Washington wins. I have Islanders, Detroit, where the Islanders win to play the Washington for another rematch of last year, where Islanders win it in 7 this time. Then I have Islanders, Tampa. Tampa wins it in 5, and then Tampa loses in 7 to the Ducks. So like I said, Michael will have the picture on there, so it'll
make a lot more sense.
It'll make more sense than us just talking about it. But
now, one of the big differences I see is that you have Detroit making the playoffs.
Yes.
And I like to talk about this one because you think that how long does Datsuk have? Do you think? How long do all these guys have? A long?
Datsuk has 2 years max. Zetterberg's still got like a lot of time. Okay. Cronwall, 5 years. Nah, not 5. I don't even know how old he is. But I'll say safe 3 years.
Okay.
Maybe.
Now, see, that was why I decided that age hits them later on this year and that there's injuries, and that's why the Bruins are propelled past their spot. And I don't know why I feel this. I just feel like there's going to be something weird going on there. But yeah, that's cool. Pens. What did you have the Pens making them?
Yeah, I had them against Washington, but Washington won.
In 7 or 6?
In 6.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I respect that one a lot. Like I said, I went with some upsets here just because I think it's cool. And if I predict it right at the quarter, you guys know I'm the best. Okay. So that segment's done. Quarter review's in. Well, actually, did you have anything to say about the quarter so far? Because it was all me pretty much.
It's surprising. I still believe it's really early in the season, so, the Ducks aren't doing great right now. Tampa isn't doing great right now. But I still think they're still going to come up really hot. I think Chicago, is going to slow down in the playoffs. I think they're going to be hot, and I think they're going to hit injuries, which is why I have them losing, because I don't think they're going to have a full squad. Mm-hmm. But even though they've proved that without a full squad, they can still win Stanley Cups.
Duncan Keith.
Rest in peace to my dreams and hopes last year. I got New York choking again, even though they're looking really, really good. I feel like they've had their time to do it, and they didn't. And I feel like Tampa's time is here. And I think Stamkos is going to be fed up with losing in 2 straight Stanley Cups and go to Toronto, and Kopitar's going to go to Tampa, and it just all works in my little parallel of a world. So that's really all I got to say on that. But I'd like to go into our next segment, which is our pack opening of our hockey cards.
All right, guys, you know how that works.
Fuel my addiction. Bought these today, and I feel like I got a winner in these. So, do you want to go first, Mike, or do you want me to go first?
All right, you go for it.
First card, I've got Evgeny Malkin, which is crazy because today is, what's the date today? I think it's the 6th. December 6th. Me and Mike, right after this podcast shortly, are going to be going to watch the Penguins-Ducks game. So we've got very, very high nosebleed seats because we're poor. But we're going to be there. We want to see the Penguins play, obviously. See Sydney, see Evgeny Malkin, see Phil.
Sydney's a girl's name.
Phil the Thrill Kessel. Watch them all play. And, I got them on the end of a back-to-back, so I've got high hopes for the Ducks, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm wearing my Flyers shirt. No, I'm just kidding.
So, we'll see. So, Evgeny Malkin, my first card. He's sick. Gino, great player. Let's see. Jesus, 50 goals in the 2011-2012 season. Holy shit.
Did he really?
Yeah. 109 points. Jesus
Holy
Christ.
Shit.
Way to go.
Good on you, mate.
Good for you.
It's going to be fun to watch tonight. I really, really hope it's a high-scoring game.
Yeah, it should be fun.
I want the Ducks to edge it out, obviously, but I want to see a 6-5. So bad. I just want to see the skill. That's all I want.
My second card, I've got Yuri Hudler. which is he's on my fantasy team. So like shout out to that. Let's see.
Shout out to the homie.
25 goals as a Red Wing in 2011, 2012. And 31 goals last year. Holy shit! Yeah, he won. I think he won the Lady Byng too, or something like that.
Hitler was
he won
a beast.
some award. Good on you. He's obviously struggling right now with the Calgary Flames, but whatever. Good for you.
Bitch.
Oh, holy shit! Oh yeah, boys! Look at that pool. Destination Draisaitl. I just got a Leon Draisaitl.
Did you really just get
card.
that? Oh!
Oh Jesus, that's.
Dude, you just got the best pack in the league.
This is my best pack I think in a long time. Obviously, had a shortened season last year, 37 games, 9 points. But this year, holy shit, I've talked about him enough. You're beastly on Draisaitl, and this card's fucking beautiful. It's a really, really nice card.
Wow.
It's nice and shiny new
It
picture.
feels gold-plated.
And right behind it, I've got Ryan Kessler.
Wait, you have the Kingslayer?
The Kingslayer.
Oh, cool.
Ryan Kessler.
Obviously having a little bit of a slow season. Still getting some points in, but face-off wins is what matters, right?
He's been a beast. He's been heating it up lately too. I think, especially that Vancouver game, it looked like he was possessed with an anger.
Yeah, Blackhawks on. He's been playing really well.
Yeah.
A lot of passion.
Also an August birthday. Shares an August birthday with me.
Adorable. Does it say what day?
The 31st. I'm August
5th.
He's 6'2".
I love seeing their birthdays. That's actually cool.
41 goals, 32 assists with the Canucks in 2010, 2011. Jesus.
Holy Mata, dude.
47 points last year. And then after that, I got another Penguin. Team Canada savior, Chris Kunitz.
Oh, wow.
Mike hates Chris Kunitz.
I didn't know you had... Well, I used to love him. I used to love him so much.
And...
He did the unwritten hockey rule.
He shot on Mason after an offsides call, took a slap shot that led to a brawl, which led the Flyers to be shorthanded on a penalty kill. And I've never seen Mike so upset. He was like, dude, fuck Chris Kunitz. Like, I'm done with him. Like, I loved him as a Duck. I loved him as this. Like, he was even cute on Pittsburgh. He's like, I'm done. Like, it was like he just found out like his girlfriend cheated on him. Was like kind of like what the reaction was like.
Guys,
for that.
Nitz was sacred in my heart. I love the guy. And then there's one thing you don't do in hockey, man. There's just one. Well, there's more than a lot of things, but there's one thing above all that no one will ever respect you once you do it, and that is shooting an empty net or shoot at an opponent's net when the whistle's blown. He had no reason to do it.
I think he hit a post too.
Yeah, he hit the post, which was hilarious because it's just like Pens versus Flyers. They never win. They get close. No, they don't even get close, dude. The Flyers fuck the Pens up.
Yeah, but then the Flyers don't make the playoffs, and the Penguins do. So.
But even then, when we do make the playoffs, you know you're not winning a cup, bitch.
When's the last time you won a Stanley Cup, then, Mike? When's the last time the Flyers won a Stanley Cup?
I'm sorry that.
Does he not even know? You can't even remember!
79.
Is it really? No, it's not. It's got to be before that. I'm going to Google that. If you're wrong, you're the worst Flyers
Ask Siri. Ask Siri.
No, dude. Siri's a bitch, dude. Fuck Siri.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't live in the past. If they didn't win the cup since I've been alive, then they didn't win a cup, okay? Original 6 teams, I'm talking to all of you. Except the Blackhawks, obviously. Okay, well, while you're doing that.
Mike's officially the worst Flyers fan. What year did you say it was?
79.
Let's see.
Is it 67?
Let me see. Pulling it up right now. All I know is that the Flyers have not been good lately. So... let's see, we've got the Stanley Cup. The last one was 75. So in 75 was the last time they won a cup. What did you just say? Did you say 78?
79.
79. You were wrong. So they won it in 75. They have 2 Stanley Cups.
Dude, that's really close. Holy.
You're still a bad fan, though.
All right, well.
And they still hurt Connor McDavid, so I hate them.
I'm sorry that I wasn't alive. And I don't look at hockey facts.
You should know, dude. You should know.
Should I, though?
Yeah. All right, but anyway, what's in your pack?
All right, guys. So I got Patty Marleau, the future Duck.
What?
It's a troll. I got Ollie Mata. It's hard to talk.
That dude has the worst luck.
He's a Penguin, so like, I don't like him, but my heart goes out to him. You know,
it's the worst luck,
it's like the bad luck Brian of the league is Ollie Mata.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
It's completely honest. It's completely true.
Kid cannot catch a break.
Yet you say that. Yet he's not. He's born in '94, so he's one of those players. You know, the young players make you think. He's the same age as me. What am I doing with my life? Sort of idea. Yeah. Obviously, he's a couple years older, but same thing. I'm not going to be in the NHL in 2 years.
I know, Mike. You got a nasty one-timer.
I do. I really do.
I mean,
except when it whiffs.
He only hits it once every 15 shots, but when he hits it, guys.
My God.
When he hits
when
it.
I hit it, it makes everyone pause and stop and stare. No,
the goalie pisses himself and he goes bar down, knocks the water bottle off. But the other 14 times he'll whiff or just hit it into the board.
Oh yeah, I'll whiff and then the other team will be on a breakaway because I'll be on the D line. Sean Monahan, another stud. Had a really big season, actually, having 31 goals, 31 assists. That's 62 points if you can't do the math. Big season, honestly. Who else? We got Gustav Nyquist, which I feel like we pulled this before. But either way, Nick stole him from me at the beginning of my fantasy league season because I lost to him in a game of NHL. Because, look, I wanted to play because I like playing games. Crazy, right? And he's like, oh, no, I'm going to go to bed. I'm like, dude, just play one more.
Well, at this point, I've already smoked him twice. I've already beat him twice.
Really close games, though, dude.
Not even. It's never really that close. I'm better than Mike at NHL. So
You're
like,
not now, though.
I'm over this. Like, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And he goes, one more.
And he was good at NHL 15 on the 360. Now, NHL 16 Xbox One, he's fucked.
Nah,
he doesn't even want to admit it.
I'm still better than him. I've had it, like...
Oh, really? 5-1?
A quarter of the time that he's had it, but he still thinks
it's fine. He can work on it all he wants, but I'll be better.
But anyway.
Who's in Division 2?
What?
Who's in Division 2 on
Who's
that?
at the game longer, man? We can go into that. But anyway, I'm still better than you, and you can ask anyone.
And then my last pull was Kyle Okposo. And he's good. Like, he has really good seasons. I mean, his last two seasons being paired up with John Tavares have obviously really kickstarted his career a bit. With that being said, even 2011 he had a big season. Let's see. Oh, that's why. He got injured. He gets injured a lot, actually. 2011-2012 was like his best season where he only had he was only missed 3 games. But 2011 he only had 38 games. 2013 he only had 48. And then 14-71 and 15-60. So far he's been doing all right. His point totals don't lie. I think he's at like 6 goals, 14 assists or something. So good on him. Hopefully he has a good season. He scored against he made the Ducks look bad, to be honest with you, earlier in the season. But yeah, that's my pack. And what else do we have? We had 3 stars of the week. 3 stars of the week to finish that. And Nick, I did not even think about this, but who do you have?
Well, just to finish the last thing, because I don't think you said it. I smoked Mike in that game, and I got Gustav Nyquist for Cam Fowler, which was a good deal. He needed defense. He didn't let me finish because it's a dark time in his life, but...
Honestly, who's at the top, baby? Woo! Who's been at the top for over 3 weeks? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I had it for months, but...
You didn't, though.
I did.
You didn't have it for months.
I had it for like a month and a half.
All right.
Anyway, Mike sucks at NHL. He lost Gustav Nyquist, and Gustav Nyquist is sick, so...
Whatever, dude.
Sucks to suck, Mike.
I had to give you a chance.
Get better at NHL. It's 3 stars of the week. That's tough.
Patrick Kane.
I'm gonna give him straight number 1.
Yeah.
I'm
completely with you.
Fair.
There's no reason. There's no other player that deserves it more than him. You can hate him. You can love him. I think most people would say they love him, except for the rape scandal.
He could be a rapist.
He
just
could
like
be.
Kobe,
okay, but everyone loves Kobe, so wow.
But Kobe's a rapist.
I guess people like rapists in the end. It's a weird thing.
No. It's the key to success. It's like
the key to success is
a
rape
You
scandal.
either have to be Illuminati or be in a rape scandal, and then that's how you get good. Just kidding. Kobe though is for real rapist, so and fuck him. So.
All right, I don't want to hear it. So Patrick Kane. I'm sorry. He chirps me so much.
That's like
so
my childhood love.
Because of all the Kobe retirement announcement and stuff, he's just been chirping me about it every day.
Mike's crying about it. He's like, Kobe was such a great man. He was such a great player. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, like he was a good player. Yeah, sure. Blah blah blah. And he won however many rings or whatever the Lakers.
5.
ID gap, dude. It's
It's
not relevant anymore, dude. I don't give a shit about basketball. Let's be real. But I do know that he raped someone, and that's a big deal. So
he didn't, though.
Mike tries to look away from.
He tells me that Patrick Kane is in a better place than him, yet they have the same exact.
No, that's not true at all.
Yes,
dude.
they do.
It's not true at all. Look at it. It's totally not.
Like Kobe did have sex. Patrick Kane did have sex, and the only difference is. There's no difference. Both the women pulled out of the lawsuit.
Yeah, well. Here's the thing.
So,
the girl from the Kobe one got paid. She got paid. She made money.
Yeah, because Kobe has money.
Patrick Kane has money.
NBA has
Patrick
money.
Kane has
NBA money, Nick.
Patrick Kane.
NHL money is like 1/10 of NBA.
Yeah, but it's still money, dude. It's still money. It's still money, and he makes like $10 million.
But you told me that he won. What is it? You said that she won $60 million in the settlement, but that's not true.
I don't know how much she made, but she got paid. Like $2 million. Got paid. The Patrick Kane chick didn't get paid because it probably wasn't true.
Honestly, all I'm saying is, if you're Kobe Bryant, listen.
She got paid because she did.
If you're Kobe Bryant, or you're Patrick Kane,
okay, but Kobe's
no one's raping anyone.
Kobe's gross.
No one's raping anyone. Sorry to say that. Anyways, so 3 stars a week. A little off topic. Patrick Kane takes solid number 1. I'm gonna give number 2 to Evgeny Malkin.
Oh Jesus, that goal!
That goal was filthy.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about by just the goal, then you know. But if not, I forgot who it was against. But he just.
It was the
top shelf
Canucks?
Backhand, right?
No, it was Kings Canucks was on that day. It was against the Sharks.
Yeah.
Against the Sharks, yeah. Filthy. Did he have a 2-goal night? Well, Kessel had a 2-goal night, but one was an empty net.
No, I think it was against the Oilers.
Either way,
I don't know.
Evgeny Malkin's been. Oh yeah, you're talking about that goal. Well, he had 2 really. He's that's why he's the star of the week.
Highlight reel.
He's deserved it for a couple weeks now, but he's been overshadowed by some other players. But you get it this week, Evgeny. You get 2nd star at least. And number 3. Huh.
Oh, I got number 3.
Yeah, number 3. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go with. Actually, fuck. I was gonna say John Gibson. I'll go Gibson. Gibson came up short notice. Anderson's got like the flu or something. He's got something that's keeping him out. But Gibby came in short notice, and he has been killing it. He has been playing really, really well for the Ducks. If I don't go with Gibson, I'm gonna have to go with.
Oh wow, I know.
I'll do a 3rd place tie with what's his name?
Jordan Sparks.
Jordan Sparks, the American Idol winner. Or Garrett Sparks, the Toronto.
Garrett Sparks. Hey.
Mike doesn't know hockey, guys.
I do know hockey.
He spends these hours watching, but he just said Jordan Sparks.
Jordan Sparks.
No, I don't give Garrett Sparks. So
he cried like a baby.
He only had 1 good game. Yeah, that was a cute. You know what? That'll be cute story of the week. Garrett Sparks.
Cute story of the week.
He gets an all-star. He cries. And fuck it, dude. I'd cry too. Oh my god. Shutout. First start. First Maple Leaf ever to get a shutout in his NHL debut. That's adorable. He was so pumped. He
did it against a good team, right?
But they did against the Oilers too. Against my Oilers, but I was still happy for him. So, Garrett Sparks, happy for you.
I thought it was against.
He got shit on the next game though. He got destroyed.
Well, yeah, but the team left him out to dry.
That was the Leafs, but still, just But I don't give Garrett Sparks, but I could do Gibby / that one game Garrett Sparks, all Spark, Garrett Barks.
Well, I don't know. When you set a record like that, you're a star. So. Good on you. Yeah, but getting back to Gibby, 2 shutouts. My God, he has been amazing, and that obviously is very, very well. No, it's kind of scary for the Ducks, because now, what do we do? Is Anderson not our number 1 anymore? Goodobin's done. Yeah. Unless we trade Anderson for someone big to help out with our offense, which is possible. Or our defense, depending on who we get.
Or Gibson. Or both. Dude, honestly, if we give up Anderson, we should be getting a really good forward and a really good defenseman back.
Yeah, but
he's that kind of goalie.
But I mean, there it is. Gibson plays well. Now we have a big thing for our GM boy that we got to see the other day. By the way,
yeah.
Coming into work was really exciting. Yeah. I mean, what do we do, Nick? Honestly, is Anderson still our number 1? I mean, he's got playoff experience now, and that's been the whole. Let's get players with playoff experience and stuff. Gibson, we're gonna be riding a fresh goalie again.
Yeah, but
we do that?
He's seen playoffs before too. He did 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, he saw that 6-2 against the Kings.
Yeah, so it's tough to say because I love Freddie. I think Freddie should be our number 1, but then Gibby comes in and steals the show. I hate it because it's just you're right. It brings a lot of questions and it brings a lot of uncertainty for the future of our goaltenders.
Yeah, and not that Anderson played bad at all.
It's just that you have arguably 3 goalies that could start for you every night.
Although Khudobin
has been shit in the bed lately,
because
but he has the potential to be a number 1 goalie. Like we've seen it, he'll have a horrible game, he'll bounce back with a really good game.
Yeah.
But honestly, right now, what I would do if I was GM,
yeah,
I would trade Khudobin.
GM Bob Ross.
Bob Murray.
Bob Murray. GM Bob Ross.
Yeah, but if I would trade Khudobin, all right, and this is the year we figure out who's our number one. We trade Khudobin, maybe get a little forward back, maybe send him back to Carolina. Oh no, Carolina doesn't equal JK. So maybe get Skinner.
Why do we have to figure out things every year, man?
Yeah. So maybe get a forward or a defenseman back, or maybe just a really good draft pick for Khudobin back.
Okay.
All right. Roll with Anderson, Gibby, have them split time, and then whoever takes over, as in the playoffs and whatever, as our number one gets it, and whoever doesn't gets shipped out in the offseason.
You know what it was meant to be, right?
What?
Gibby, Jiggy.
Yeah.
It's meant to be.
Just for the name. Just for the sake of the name.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Let's just go. But then you have Freddie.
Illuminati, dude.
I don't know.
But Freddie is an F.
Freddie's the other thing is Freddie's a free agent after this year. So you have that to worry about, which could be a thing that if he's not going to sign for the money that the Ducks want him to sign, he could be sayonara.
You already know that Bob Murray's thinking. He's thinking Bolesky. He's thinking, well, I didn't trade him out when he was at his high his high value, and then he left us. So do we sell high on Freddie, or do we do the same thing and fall in the same fate? Because Freddie's gonna want money.
He's gonna want money, but we're also in a win now thing, and Freddie's young still. Yeah. I think if they could sign him to a bridge deal, that would be the best thing possible right now. It's kind of what they did for Gibson. They gave him that little, I think it was 2 or 3 year bridge deal. Say, yo, prove to us that you can do this, and we'll pay you out fat.
Yeah.
But right now, we're in a win now section, so that's where it's hard for Bob Murray. Because do you sell your number one that got you to the Western Conference Finals last year? Do you sell him so that you don't lose him for nothing, or do you keep them both and lose them for nothing, or do you trade him?
Well, you don't lose Gibby, but
you lose Anderson, or do you trade him high right now and get something else to help us in the playoffs? Maybe a top forward, and then get back nobody.
And I see this decision coming down to where we're at, and I see it, if this is our year to win, I think that's exactly where the move comes.
Yeah.
And that will be the biggest telltale sign of what Bob Murray thinks of the team. I really do think. Because if he trades him, then we're not meant to win the cup, in my opinion.
But he could just be that confident in Gibby.
That's true. I mean, obviously, you'll never know. The mastermind that is a GM will always have the final say in things, but that would be one that to really pick someone's brain at, or pick a GM's brain at to see what he does, because that would be a lot of fun to hear his answers. Yeah, so that was our third star. That's our stars of the week. That's everything. I think we're good, Nick. Are we good? We're never good.
Never enough. Just kidding. No, yeah, we're good. So we'll leave you with this question, guys. For the comments or for the, wherever you want to let us know.
Nick, we got 10 views.
We made it.
We got 10 views, and I didn't even watch the video. I just uploaded it and went to school.
That's what's up. We're making it. Well, so if you're listening and you've made it to the end, I'll give you a clap there again.
Now, I didn't look at the analytics, right? Because with YouTube analytics now, Nick, you can look and see exactly where they clicked out of the video.
Oh, Jesus.
It's so fucking heavy to watch.
Oh, God. I don't even want to look at that.
I saw a lot of our friends. They made it about 2 minutes. I looked at it.
I think what we need to do is we need to do a giveaway, right?
Yeah.
And then have a question.
100 sub giveaway.
Or some sort of answer in the middle of a podcast. And if you make it that far, you'll win the contest. And we'll promote it everywhere and stuff like that.
But then again, they could cheat.
Well, you have to put it at a certain time,
The first person to write the time or how would that happen?
You'd have to put the question somewhere in the podcast.
Okay.
And then you'd have to say...
just out of nowhere in the background, peanut butter.
Yeah. And then just be whatever question, you just have to embed it somewhere in there. And then for the contest, you just have to be we asked a question on the podcast. Find it, answer it.
When the seagulls...
Yeah.
Yeah, that just pops out.
And that's the question is, guys, when the seagulls follow the trawler, what is it because? I'm just kidding. It's because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. But we'll think of a cool question. It probably won't be the next episode or even the one after that, but soon. Because we need something to kickstart these views.
I think once we get 20 views.
Yeah, once we start getting some real fan base.
Once we're the best podcast out there, then
we can do that.
Then we'll throw some money at it.
Or just stuff we have. because we have a lot of stuff. Well, I have a lot of stuff, so we'll see. So
maybe. Sorry,
guys,
I just pointed to something that could be a giveaway, but you guys will have to find out. Stay
tune
tuned.
in.
Whoa.
Alrighty, guys. So it's been a pleasure talking. So another question we have for you, though. Sorry, I kind of went off track. Question for you is, what do you think about John Scott in the All-Star game? Give us your opinions on that. And also, same question I asked Mike earlier. If you had one player that you think that isn't going to make the All-Star game, but you want to be there, who would it be and why? Tell us why. Maybe you have, like, Ali Mata just because she feels bad.
Because bad luck. Bad luck, Brian.
Yeah.
Bad luck, Mata, dude.
Who knows? Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to share, subscribe,
favorite.
Yeah, do all that shit.
All that stuff.
Tell your friends. I keep saying it, and I feel very sorry because I feel like a piece of shit for saying this and not doing it.
What do you got to say?
I promise Spotify and iTunes are coming.
Don't even say anymore.
It's finals week, guys. Okay, it's been finals. I've had like school. We're both busy.
Finals, yeah.
Mike's been like shit in the bed at work, so it's just like we got a lot of shit going on, guys. And I
hate you, Nick.
I promise you guys that's coming. I promise we're gonna put it on a good format. I know because YouTube sucks and it uses data, blah, 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 but I know you have Wi-Fi.
Well, you know what? Yeah, fuck you.
Go into a Starbucks and give us an hour of your time. Even that, our episode's been a little short. We're at like 45 minutes right now.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, thank you for listening. I promise it's coming. Finals are almost over. We're on break. Since Mike's lazy, I will man that, and I will figure out how to do it. I just got finals and work.
Wait, there it is, guys.
I got to pick up after
He just said he's doing it.
So I make promises, and I normally keep up with my promises. So
normally
it's coming, guys. I will do my best. So thank you guys for listening.
I'll have to do it. Don't worry.
Probably.
Don't worry about it.
He's like, I got you, fam. Hold on. Like Nick says, he's got, but don't worry, I got you, fam.
It's alright.
Okay. So thank you guys so much for listening. It's been a pleasure. Let's go, Ducks. We'll be there tonight. If you see us, say hi. If you ever see us at the Ducks game, come say hi. But I just realized you're not going to hear this.
No one's going to hear this.
Yeah, so whatever, but we'll be at a lot of Ducks games.
There you know what we look like.
Nope.
But yeah, you know.
You don't need to know what I look like.
You'll just know, dude.
Just know my opinions. Know me for my my insides, not my outsides.
You'll see someone saying the seagull quote, and then you'll be like, "Oh my God, are you from the Morning Skate Hockey Podcast?"
Yeah, it's that motherfucker. I'm gonna get a shirt that says that shit. I love that quote. I love it. All right, guys. Sorry, we're just dragging this on.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's been a pleasure. Go Ducks.
Go hockey.
Go Connor McDavid. By the way, Connor McDavid's coming back early. Oh, I'm so stoked. I think we talked about it last time, but he's coming back early. I'm so excited.
Is he?
Yep. Okay, guys.
Right.
We'll see you later. We got a lot to talk about next week, next episode. So we'll see you then. That is it for us, guys. You have a great day and a good rest of your week.
Stay classy.